Harry. Another 5 good comic book covers. And this week I may surprise you. Instead of 3 or 4 covers to show you, I have 5. 5 covers that I think are good. Justice League of America issue 154 kicks things off for us this time, with its cover depicting the team helpless before their enemy, Dr. Dream. I reckon it is well done how the 3 members we see are each being defeated or bested by individual powers. Superman is trapped in a block of ice. Ara's Ara did a boomerang and hit him in the face. And then Batman has been transformed into a bat, man. This issue is also notable maybe because it is possibly Gary Conman's first issue on the series. Don't quote me on that. Don't retweet that. It might be incorrect. It might be his 2nd or 3rd issue. It is one of his first, though. Here is a cover to an issue of The Flask. This is issue 33, and we have some shadows on the cover. It's one of those The Shadows Tell the Real Story covers, I guess. Someone is stealing a baby, and the mother is hysterical, and the Flask, Willie West, he doesn't or he cannot see the culprit. It is an interesting cover because my first thought or my first idea wasn't necessarily what we were saying. I thought we had an invisible person stealing the baby, with Flask's line reinforcing that. But no, we can actually see the person's hand in the forefront holding the baby. This is a cover that accomplishes what a cover should do. I want to read this to resolve the mystery of what exactly is happening here. It's that one against all theme again. It is Green Lanterns issue 205, and it's covered by Joe Station. Green Lanterns, the Gary Gardner version, is a prisoner of the people, and the people in question are trying to mob him. Brain control, if I remember, that is the reason. Gary Gardner is one of the few people in Smurf Village who was not affected by whatever struck everyone else, and so he has to be the unlikely hero that saves the day. Really like this cover, and a lot of the Green Lanterns covers from around this time, most of them by Joe Station, are of a very high quality. I spent a video this week shitting on Ricardo Leavenworth, the Captain America artist from 1991 through to 1993. And I felt bad about it because I have never been as down on him as most people are. I honestly don't mind most his stuff. One of his strongest pieces is this cover for Captain America 394. Red Skullman has been assassinated, and it is framed as a whodunit mystery for us on the cover. We have all the floating heads of the possible suspects, and I think this is a nice layout. It is a nice idea, and it is mostly decent art. There is a couple of iffy bits in there, but not enough to ruin the cover for me. I like this one. It is a good one. I have spoken about how there are comics in my collection that I have had for so long that I tend to overlook them down to familiarity with the material. This is one of those. I have seen this cover so many times that it is almost like a default cover image to me. Like, strip away all opinion, all memory, restore me to factory settings. This one would still be there. This is Avengers Annual 17, and it is honestly one of the most iconic covers, if not the most iconic cover ever, to come from one of Marvel or DC's annual-based crossovers. The other thing is I had to rigorously check I had never had this in one of these before. This is a great cover. And I don't often say these good covers are great covers, but this is a great cover. Thank you for watching my video. This was 5 good comic book covers. Did you like them or not? I tried to overcompensate for the last video featuring no DC ones, but I cannot do that every time. Unless you want to see a dozen Green Lanterns covers from the 80s and Superman ones from the 90s. My DC collection is pretty mediocre. I will rate these covers 7 thumbs up.